Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios is a land with a lot to offer. Here are our 5 favorite things to do in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Number 1, let's start with dining because there are so many great options here. If you are looking for good quick service dining at Hollywood Studios, this land is the place to head. Starting with Ronto Roasters, which has the very popular Ronto wraps for both breakfast and lunch. Be sure to check the schedule for both since the hours are more limited than you might expect. Nearby is Docking Bay 7, which is one of the best quick service options in all of Walt Disney World with its delicious and well-themed food, as well as both indoor and outdoor seating. We highly recommend taking advantage of mobile ordering if you plan to visit here because it is super popular. Then you have Oga's Cantina, which is mostly a place to get up to 2 drinks during your time there with limited food options. This is a super popular place, so be sure to get a reservation if you want to go. There's also the milk stand where you can give the blue and green milks a try. There are alcoholic and non-alcoholic options both available as well as mobile ordering. You'll also find Katsaka's Kettle inside the marketplace section, which has some very unique popcorn options, including buttered blue grains, an Outpost popcorn mix, which is a colorful blend of sweet and spicy flavors, as well as a couple of Joffrey's cold brew options and bottled drinks. Speaking of bottled drinks, they do get a mention in this category because they are so well themed, so much so that many people like to buy them and keep them as souvenirs. Number 2, shopping, which is one of the most popular things to do in Galaxy's Edge. Inside the marketplace section alone, there are a few different options, including Creature Stall, where you can find different critters that you can take home from across the galaxy, including monkey lizards. There's also Toy Dairy and Toy Maker, which sells handcrafted toys and collectibles. Jewels of Bith, where you'll find hats, shirts, mugs, misting fans, pins, totes, and more. And then there is Black Spire Outfitters, a local tailor's clothing shop where you can purchase a robe or casual garb to blend in with the locals. Outside of those locations, which are located in the marketplace, you'll also find Doc Ondar's Den of Equities, which might be the most popular shopping spot in Galaxy's Edge, and you'll often find a line outside of people waiting to get in. This location sells jewelry, ancient tools, kyber crystals, statues, and even a collection of famous lightsabers. Over by the milk stand is First Order Cargo, where you can shop for recruitment gear and supplies tailored to your support for none other than the First Order. Near Rise the Resistance is a small merch stand with a range of Resistance-themed souvenirs to purchase, from clothing to coffee mugs to jackets. There are plenty of options here. And finally, part of Droid Depot is a shop where you can buy pre-made droids, shirts, hats, gift cards, and more. Everything here is droid-themed. Keep in mind with all of the shopping available in Galaxy's Edge that it is keeping in with the immersion of the land, so it's not necessarily going to say Galaxy's Edge. You can find Galaxy's Edge merch inside other stores at Hollywood Studios. Number 3, let's talk experiences. There are a couple of great ones here. I just mentioned Droid Depot as a shopping option, but it is more than just a place to shop. It is also a fun spot to assemble your own droid. Reservations are recommended here, although walk-ups are often available. You will get to pick your parts off the conveyor belt to create a one-of-a-kind creation that you can control with the remote after you leave, and it will even interact with the land as you walk around. There's also Savi's Workshop, which is a really special spot for Star Wars fans to build a collector-quality lightsaber. The ceremony itself is as worth it as the lightsaber. For a more kid-friendly version and a budget-friendly alternative, consider the option available over at Tatooine Traders, which is the gift shop at the exit of Star Tours, which will allow you to build a toy version that is more appropriate for children. Number 4, characters. The immersion of the Galaxy's Edge land is one of the things that makes it so unique, and the characters are a huge part of that as they roam and interact and appear in various places throughout the land. You can expect to often see Chewbacca, Rey, the Stormtroopers, Kylo Ren, and Vi Marati here. Outside of Galaxy's Edge, you will find BB-8, Chewbacca, and Darth Vader over in Star Wars Launch Bay. And last but not least are the attractions, starting with Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, which was the first attraction to appear in the land when it opened. Though the attraction itself is fun, the queue is also very well themed and a big part of the experience. This attraction is super popular and offers both Genie Plus and single rider lines. The single rider line will save you a lot of time, but it also will mean missing a lot of the queue. That is worth seeing, especially if it's your first time riding. And then the second attraction in this land is Star Wars Rise the Resistance, which many consider to be the best attraction in all of Disney World with the long lines to match. It's incredibly unique and worth doing even for non-Star Wars fans. It is susceptible to breaking down, so consider buying an individual lightning lane selection to ride it to avoid spending lots of time there during early entry or in the standby line. And that's it for our 5 favorite things in Galaxy's Edge. Did I mention your top picks for the land, or is there something else you'd like to add to the list? Feel free to let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.